The 2025 Honda CB350 RS is here, and it carries forward the spirit of Honda's iconic roadster DNA while packing it into a modern package designed for today's riders. For many, the CB series has always been about simplicity, reliability, and timeless appeal. The RS version takes those fundamentals and fuses them with a scrambler-inspired, sporty design to cater to riders who want more than just commuting. They want personality, presence, and performance without going into the extreme premium motorcycle segment. When you first lay eyes on the new CB350 RS, the design immediately stands out. It's rugged yet refined, and it perfectly balances modern styling with a retro essence. The bike has a muscular fuel tank with sculpted contours that blend into the frame seamlessly. The paint finishes are rich and classy, with dual-tone options and sporty graphics that give it a more aggressive vibe compared to the standard CB350s. The RS is meant to look youthful, and Honda has gone the extra mile with details like a blacked-out engine, bold tank badges, and an upswept exhaust that not only adds to the sporty stance but also emphasizes its scrambler appeal. The shorter rear fender, wide tires, and LED lighting all around make the CB350 RS feel like a modern motorcycle with old-school character. One of the highlights of this bike is its ergonomics. The RS has a slightly sportier riding posture compared to the more uprightness. The wide handlebar and slightly rear-set foot pegs encourage a confident stance, while the flat seat provides comfort for both city rides and highway cruising. The ground clearance is higher, and the overall stance makes it feel more versatile. Whether you're maneuvering through traffic or leaning into corners on twisty roads, the bike feels well balanced and planted. At the heart of the CB350 RS is Honda's proven 348.36cc single-cylinder, air-cooled, fuel-injected engine. It produces around 21 horsepower at 5,500 revolutions per minute and 30 Nm of torque at 3,000 revolutions per minute. While those numbers may not sound groundbreaking on paper, in real-world riding this engine is all about usable performance. The torque delivery is strong and low down, which means you don't need to constantly shift gears in traffic. You get that smooth Honda refinement, with linear acceleration and a pleasant exhaust note. Honda has tuned the exhaust of the RS for a deeper, throatier sound that adds to the bike's character. It's a motorcycle that encourages relaxed, confident riding rather than high-rev adrenaline bursts. The gearbox is a 5-speed unit, and it pairs beautifully with the engine. Gear shifts are slick, precise, and supported by Honda's assist and slipper clutch system, which makes riding in stop-go traffic much easier. Downshifts are smoother, and clutch lever action is light, reducing fatigue on longer rides. With this setup, the CB350 RS isn't just about weekend fun. It can easily handle daily commutes while being more than capable of covering long distances on open highways. In terms of ride quality, Honda has equipped the RS with a telescopic front fork and twin hydraulic shock absorbers at the rear. The suspension is tuned to strike a balance between comfort and handling. On city roads, it absorbs bumps and potholes without making the rider uncomfortable, while on highways and twisty back roads, it feels stable and composed. The slightly firmer setup compared to the Honda gives the RS a sportier edge, making it more fun when cornering. Braking performance is excellent, thanks to a 310mm front disc and a 240mm rear disc, supported by dual-channel ABS. The feedback at the lever is progressive, and stopping power inspires confidence in both city and highway conditions. The bike rides on wide tires, a 190 at the front and 150/70 at the rear, which not only enhance grip but also add to the aggressive stance of the motorcycle. These tires, paired with the lighter-weight 19-inch front and 17-inch rear alloy wheels, give the bike stability across different riding conditions. Honda has also packed in some thoughtful features. The CB350 RS comes with a full LED lighting system, including the headlamp, tail lamp, and indicators, giving it a premium look. The semi-digital instrument cluster is neat and functional, providing all the necessary information such as speed, odometer, fuel level, trip meters, gear position, and real-time mileage. Honda has also added Bluetooth connectivity with Honda smartphone voice control system, allowing riders to connect their phones for navigation, calls, and music. These features, though subtle, enhance the modern appeal of the bike while keeping the interface simple and rider-friendly. One of the key strengths of the CB350 RS is its versatility. It's not an all-out scrambler, nor is it a simple commuter. Instead, it sits somewhere in between, offering the charm of retro-styled motorcycles while ensuring modern practicality. You can use it for your everyday office runs, weekend cafe rides, or even longer road trips. The 15-liter fuel tank gives it a respectable range, and with a claimed mileage of around 35 to 38 kilometers per liter, it manages to be both fun and efficient. Now let's talk about pricing, because this is one of the most important aspects for riders considering this bike. The 2025 Honda CB350 RS is priced at approximately 2.15 lakh rupees ex-showroom in India, depending on the variant and color options. When you compare this to rivals like the Royal Enfield Hunter 350, the Meteor 350, or even the Jawa 42, the Honda positions itself as a premium alternative. While some competitors may offer slightly more aggressive pricing, Honda wins with its unmatched refinement, reliability, and brand trust. Riders who value long-term ownership and a smooth riding experience will definitely see the CB350 RS as a worthy investment. The unique selling points of the CB350 RS are quite clear. First is the styling. It's retro, but not traditional, with a scrambler-inspired modern twist that makes it stand out in the 350cc segment. Second is the engine refinement. Honda's single-cylinder motors are known for their reliability and smoothness, and this one is no different. Third is the exhaust note, which has been specifically tuned to provide a deep and satisfying sound, setting it apart from other Honda motorcycles. Fourth is the practicality of features like Bluetooth connectivity, LED lighting, and a comfortable riding posture make it suitable for daily as well as long-distance rides. And lastly, the brand value. Honda's service network and reputation for durability give riders confidence in their purchase. In terms of performance comparison, the CB350 RS doesn't try to compete with high-performance bikes. Instead, it appeals to riders who want a balanced motorcycle with a strong mid-range, relaxed cruising ability, and manageable weight. At around 179 kilograms curb weight, it's lighter than some of its rivals, which makes it easier to handle, especially for new riders transitioning to bigger bikes. On the road, the CB350 RS feels like a motorcycle that encourages you to slow down and enjoy the ride, rather than chase top speeds. It's smooth, predictable, and comfortable, which makes it an ideal companion for India's varied road conditions. Whether you're navigating tight city lanes, cruising at 90 km/h on the highway, or riding through hilly terrain, the bike feels at home. The 2025 update hasn't drastically changed the core of the CB350 RS, but it refines the package with better graphics, improved seat cushioning, and minor updates to the electronics for smoother Bluetooth connectivity. Honda knows that the CB350 RS already has a solid foundation, so they've focused on polishing the small details to keep it relevant in the market. To sum it up, the 2025 Honda CB350 RS is a motorcycle that blends retro charm with modern features, offering an easygoing yet premium experience. It may not be the most powerful or the most affordable in the segment, but it makes up for that with its refinement, design, and reliability. This is a bike for riders who appreciate the finer details, who want something stylish and dependable, and who enjoy the journey as much as the destination. If you're someone looking for a motorcycle that can do a bit of everything: a daily commuting, weekend rides, and even occasional touring, the Honda CB350 RS deserves to be on your short list. With its striking looks, smooth engine, and practical features, it's a motorcycle that embodies Honda's philosophy of engineering for real-world enjoyment. At a price point just above 2 lakhs, it delivers an experience that feels more premium than its tag, and that's where its real value lies. So, would you pick the CB350 RS over its rivals in 2025? If your heart says style, refinement, and reliability matter more than outright power, then the CB350 RS might just be the bike that wins you over.